Hey guys, what's up? So I'm sitting in a parking lot currently and it may be noisy, but I wanted to film this video today and I didn't think I'd have any daylight, but I do have some daylight, so sitting in my car talking to myself, but let's film this video. So I have been requested, or people have mentioned, what I was trying to say is a lot of people come to me for relationship advice, and I don't know why, because I'm single. Anyways, that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is people keep asking me to make a relationship advice series to kind of help everybody else. So that's what this is. And the biggest topic that has come to me today is if you're ready for a relationship. And that one is a hard question to answer and to ask yourself. So, and when I say you're not ready for a relationship, I don't mean like your parents tell you you can't date till you're 18 and you turn 18, you're like, oh, I'm ready for a relationship. That's not what I mean. What I mean is the psychological and the just mental aspects of a relationship that you may not be ready for. There's a song that I really like by NF, and it's called, don't remember what it's called If You Want Love. And it basically talks about if you want love, you have to be okay with the heartbreak, and you have to be okay, you have to give a little, take a little. If you want to take a little, you have to give a little, kind of thing. There's people walking by. Oh goodness. Anyways, I don't care. So the song is about that, and it really got me to thinking that you have to be mentally okay to be dumped, or to be for something to happen to that person if you want to be in a relationship with them. So you're not mentally ready for a relationship if you can't, this is going to come off really bad, but this is my opinion, okay? If you are going to be suicidal if that person breaks up with you, then you're not mentally and physically, you're not mentally ready for a relationship. Hold on, let me get more comfy. Anyways, I'm back. I'm just going to hold my camera because that seems to be what's working. So, what I was saying is you're not ready for a relationship if you feel like that person is going to destroy your life, or that if you're with them and you're like, oh, I can't live without them, so if they do break up with you, you think you can't live without them, so you try to take your own life. And that's not the answer. I have never been that low because of a breakup. Now, I have dealt with mental issues myself, but my eyebrow is all funky looking. I've dealt with mental health issues my entire life that I know of, but none of them have been because of a breakup. Now, most of the time, if I am broken up with, I get a little upset and I get a little, not necessarily needy, but I have my own way of coping, and it normally takes me about 2 to 3 weeks to get over someone, and that doesn't matter how long the relationship was, but that's not the point. The point is, if you are not mentally capable of handling the side effects or the after effects of a breakup, you're not ready for a relationship. Another fact, or another opinion of mine, is you're not ready for a relationship if you are codependent, or if you're very dependent on that person. I was in a relationship where I didn't, he convinced me to quit my job, and he convinced me to get out of school, or to drop out of school, or I kind of flunked out of school, honestly. But I was very dependent on that person, and I didn't think I could leave. And I didn't leave for several years. I was with him for almost 4 years, and that was a big old mistake. But it was a very good learning experience, and a lot of the things I went through with that relationship, I never want to go through again, and I know that for a fact. So that relationship kind of helped shape my future and my future relationships. And I keep looking at the viewfinder and not the screen, so not you guys, so sorry about that. Yeah, so that relationship really made me think about what I did want and what I didn't want in a relationship and what a life. And I also learned a lot of red flags. I'm going to make a separate video on red flags in dating, so you can see the red flags before you get married, because I know a lot of people that didn't see the red flags and now they're married and they don't know what to do. Or they're engaged and they got engaged after like 2 weeks or something like that. But like I said, that's going to be a separate video. But you're not ready for a relationship. Like I said, you're not ready for a relationship if you can't mentally handle the breakup. You're very dependent on the person. And I don't think you're ready for a relationship if you don't love yourself. Now, loving yourself is something I struggled with for a really long time, but now I have enough confidence and enough self-love that I can film this video sitting in my car around a lot of people and not really care. Like, I do care because it's kind of awkward and people are looking at me, but at the same time I don't care because it's obvious what I'm doing. But that's not the point. The point is, you gotta love yourself before you can love anyone else. And family is important. Now, some people don't have a family, and that's okay. You can still love yourself. But there's always going to be someone there that loves you, whether it's yourself, or your dog, or your cat, or inanimate objects. If you need to tell yourself that your computer loves you, then that's good. That may be your coping mechanism, is video games or something. Anything that helps you build yourself. Anything that helps you build your self-worth or your self-confidence, that is going to be great. And you just have to figure out what that is. And then once you become a happy person, you can love yourself. I mean, I guess you could love yourself if you're unhappy, but it didn't work for me that way. Yeah, so you have to love yourself. You have to love the people that are around you. You need to get your priorities in straight before. Alright, let me finish that statement. The bags under my eyes are absolutely terrible, but that's okay. So basically what I was saying is, you have to you're not ready for a relationship unless you love yourself, unless you, oh shoot, I already forgot. I really need to go to bed. I've been up for like a day and a half, like almost 2 days, almost 48 hours. But I had other things to do, so that's why I'm still up, and the wind has been very mean to my hair. Yeah, so basically you have to love yourself. You have to have your priorities in straight. You have to mentally be ready for a breakup, because I know a lot of people don't, and that's where you mess up. And also, you're not ready for a relationship if you can't handle the stress and the red flags of dating apps. So once I make that video, I will link it in the description below. And I feel like I'm kind of rambling because I'm tired, but that's the gist of this video. Love yourself before you can love anybody else. Find your self-worth, find your self-love. I think self-worth and self-love are very similar in my head. And be ready for a breakup, and priorities in straight. And okay, so I know I said I was done filming this video, but I decided to add something to it. I was out here at the outlets walking around by myself, and I thought to myself, wow, I've heard a lot of people that can't take themselves on a date, and I think that that is necessary. Like, I feel like your confidence should be enough to take yourself out on a date, even if it's like to McDonald's or something. But that's my input on it. And it just fell, and it scared me. My little wrist strap for my camera fell, and it scared me. Yeah, I probably should go to bed, but I'm still a good ways from home. But that's my own fault. So, what I'm saying is, you need to be able to take yourself on a date because you need to love yourself. That is the number one thing I'm trying to say in this video, is love yourself before you can love someone else. And when you love yourself, you can love someone else. My eyes look crazy right now. I'm like, be crazy. But no, it's just, I feel like a lot of people don't love themselves, and that's sad because, I mean, you got you. At the end of the day, you have yourself. And if everybody else leaves, you still have yourself. And I don't want you to hurt yourself or be sad or be upset or anything. I just want you to be happy, and I want you to be healthy, and I want you to have a good day whenever you watch this. And yeah, love yourself. Guys, I think that's the end of this video. Please like it if you liked it. Thumbs down it if you didn't like it. If it was kind of a little rambly and you want me to redo it, give me a thumbs down. If you want me to do more of these videos, which I probably will. I don't know when I will film them. I don't know when I will film them, but I will get around to it sooner than later. And leave a comment if you have anything to add. So like if you have dealt with self-love or self-hate or any of that and you have remedies, put them in the description below. And yeah, have a good day. Bye.